Hi, I'm Dherya and today I'm showing you how to make the perfect whole wheat and oats cookie. These cookies are golden brown, the perfect combination of chewy and crisp and so good. So let's get started. Start by taking room temperature butter in a bowl. I like to take the butter out of the fridge 30 minutes before I have to make the cookie dough. If you forgot to take the butter out beforehand, microwave it for a few seconds and it will get soft. Add in the brown and castor sugar and start beating them together. I personally love to use brown sugar for many reasons. Firstly, it gives the cookies a beautiful brownish color and secondly, वो cookies को थोड़ा chewy बनाता है. But if you don't have brown sugar, no worries, you can replace it with an equal amount of castor sugar by weight. We have to beat them together for 5 to 6 minutes until the mixture gets light and pale. This process of beating butter and sugar together is known as the creaming method. This is usually the first step of making cookies. You can also use a hand mixer for this step. After beating for 5 to 6 minutes, you will notice that the mixture has gotten light and pale. Now add in the milk. Give this a quick mix and set aside. Let's make the dry mix in a separate bowl. Add in the whole wheat flour, the oats, baking powder, baking soda, and cinnamon. I'm using regular salted butter in this recipe, which is why I'm not adding any extra salt. If you're using unsalted butter, you can add half teaspoon of salt. Mix everything together. Make sure that the oats are coated well with the flour. Now we will add the entire dry mix to the butter mixture and combine to make the dough. At this stage, you can add some nuts and berries of your choice to the dough. Walnuts or dried cranberries go really well with this dough. Once everything is well combined, let's start shaping the cookies. We have to ensure that each cookie is of similar size so they look uniform. You can either divide them by weight or scoop out equal portions using an ice cream scooper. I'm using a regular spoon and combining 2 spoons of cookie dough to make one cookie. The approximate weight of one cookie is 45 to 50 grams. This recipe will give you 9 such cookies. Roll out the dough ball and flatten it out just a little bit. Use the same process to shape all the cookies. After shaping all the cookies, put them on a baking paper and top with chunks of chocolate. This goes in the freezer for minimum 30 minutes. It's very important to chill the cookie dough in the freezer for minimum 30 minutes. Firstly, since we are using butter in this recipe, we have to let it set in the freezer before baking the cookies. इससे हमारी cookies का structure बहुत better आएगा. Secondly, the cookies won't spread a lot while baking. You can also keep the shaped cookies in the fridge overnight and bake them the next day. If you're a home baker who wants to make cookie dough in bulk or someone who likes to enjoy fresh cookies every time, you can shape and store this cookie dough in the freezer for up to 2 months. Make sure to cover and store them in an airtight container or a Ziploc bag. And then anytime you want fresh cookies, take them out, let them thaw just a little bit and bake them. After 30 minutes of chilling, it's time to bake the cookies. I have lined my oven tray with a layer of foil paper followed by a layer of baking paper. The foil paper prevents the base of the cookie from getting too dark. The cookie dough has set in the fridge. I will bake 6 cookies at one time. Make sure to place the cookies at a distance so that air can circulate between the edges and they get nicely golden brown. Preheat your oven at 165 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. After preheating, keep the cookies inside to bake. Continue to bake at the same temperature for 15 to 17 minutes or until the edges get golden brown. Let the cookies completely cool down before storing them in an airtight container for up to 2 weeks. The entire recipe is in the description box below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you with a new recipe. Happy baking and bye.